Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back here to the After Show Show, the show where we watch TikToks live after the show. And today, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's jump right on in.
All right, this is her dad. This is interesting because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Mr. Incredible, you know, he's so strong, you should be intimidated. But I'm not, because he didn't show any sign of interest or regard for Violet's crush, Tony Ridinger, at all. You know, he was so consumed in his work and his, you know, he got other things to deal with, better things to think about. So, you know, I'm going to relax. With all due respect, I'm going to do as I please. My heart is steady beating when I walk through that door. You know, she'll be home on time, but yeah, I'm going to do as I please. This is her mom.
Damn.
Are you kidding me? See, I'm more intimidated with her. Absolutely. You know, flowers every single time I walk through the door. Mother's Day is going to be like Christmas. And I'm on my best behavior for this woman right here. You know, I'm straight as an arrow. Etiquette is on 100 at all times. This is her ex. What the hell did she do wrong? There's no way this man broke her heart. She broke his. Why'd they break up? What'd she do? You know,
Gru is a fucking stud. How could you leave my boy Gru? What the fuck did you do to Gru? That's my question.
she probably told me why they broke up and lied. Left out some very important details, and Gru's trying to, you know, tell me and warn me, and I'm like, nah, you're just jealous. But really, he's right and I'm wrong, you know? And I'm brainwashed by my toxic girlfriend, and he's the good guy, you know? Show me my girlfriend. Who do we got? I'm all in. Unproblematic, married, with kids. What the hell did she do to Gru? How'd they break up? What happened? I gotta know. It's boggling my mind, man. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. All right, this is a big one. Who are the besties? Who's gonna anchor down the... All right, this is her...
This one, I kind of get the stare at the end. Listen, Elsa and Belle know the beast, all right? So you know she's a strong woman, and she knows, like, everything. And then Elsa, kind of a reclusive girl, probably a little insane. You know, it's some shit to be worried about. And then, you know, what Snow White probably did? She probably asked the fucking mirror on the wall, made a huge mistake leaving our boy Gru. Why would you leave Gru? You just shouldn't. You just shouldn't.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
I need to know your name.
Book now with Jet2 holidays. Package holidays you can trust. International protected.
A lot of people from outside come in here. It's nothing wrong.
I'm here every day, and there's multiple people.
Don't take it the wrong way. It's people. Other people come to the gym, and they're not supposed to be here. And then they broke stores, doors, stuff, and then we were trying to prevent that. It's not that.
I get what you're saying.
And I appreciate your time. You know?
There's other people who use the gym.
Yeah.
I've never ever seen anybody ask to be to
I usually
prove
know people.
their residency.
I've been here
There's
for...
nothing wrong with you. The only thing we ask you for your apartment, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's your apartment, that's it. It's nothing against you. You know, so we work here.
I know you guys work here, but I live here. I've lived here for over a year.
Sir.
I don't feel the need to give my address.
Okay, so if you're not going to provide that to me, then I'm going to ask you to leave. And if you don't leave, I'm going to have to call the police. So you can tell me who you are.
It's not about being simple. It's about it doesn't.
You can be anybody.
Okay, the reason why I'm in here, even for whatever, is that this is out. People need to come in here, and you can't have.
Okay, so you know what? I'll roll my mat up.
All right.
That's not a problem. Since my mat is an issue, I'll roll my mat up.
Yeah, no problem.
But I need to know.
Well, I don't see any other
I need
people
to
getting
know.
ID'd or
I know,
stopped.
sir.
You don't know every single body who lives
I
in the
do.
building. No,
I
you
know
don't.
mostly.
You don't know everybody who lives in the building. I'm not
So
giving my address. You can do whatever you gotta do, and when police get here, I will gladly show them my ID. I'm not getting ID by you. It's not happening.
No problem. All right, so.
Okay, no problem.
So you
I
guys
don't have a
can,
problem with that either.
let's go for it then.
Yep. It's a simple request.
It's not about being a simple request.
What is it about then?
It's about violating my rights. You don't have the right to ask me for.
Don't fucking do that shit. If somebody literally is in the gym every single day, they live there, they go in and out of there, and you say you know every single person in the building, but then you don't know him for some reason, who the fuck are you? Yeah, fucking call the police then. Kind of like he was saying. If you are this worried, let them deal with it. Don't go in there and racially profile him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? God, people piss me the fuck off. She'll get what's coming to her, you know. Her husband probably cheats on her every night, and I get it. I would cheat on her too. I mean, if she's fucking doing that shit.
People still judging me over the fact that I smash a mythological creature too. Like, y'all think it's something weird with me because I smash a cryptid. Like you wouldn't too. You telling me that if you walked up on a fine-ass centaur, you ain't going? I'm talking about I'm talking about she dope as fuck and just...
Absolutely. I'm fucking the shit out of that centaur.
It's a centaur. You telling me you not going? You a motherfucking lie. Man, y'all already refer to bad, thick-ass women as animals. Y'all be like, look at her, boy, she a thoroughbred. Niggas like, no, boy, she a stallion. Motherfuckers like, boy, that motherfucker corn-fed. Nigga, y'all one step away from going, boy, I graze with that bitch. I swear to God. Swear to God, be smashing all up and through her migratory patterns. Fuck out of here, don't play with me. And half you already dating cryptids. Yeah, you don't even know you in a relationship with a whole succubus. Here's the thing, you scared to date one on purpose. You tripping. You act like you wouldn't date a succubus on purpose. Bitches in her...
Okay, but if she's dressed like that and the fake wings, that's a fucking dub in the bag. Not even just a dub, that's your fucking wife, all right? Listen, every night... Wait, okay, I'm getting too graphic.
Aim, she suck, you bust. You tripping. Pass on over to me. I ain't scared. Pass over to me. I got enough energy for her. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bitch, I meditate. Yes, sir. I meditate. Girl, I'm finna line the fuck out your chakras. I swear to God, I'm gonna give her all this Reiki dick. One day I was watching Merlin, and everybody be watching Merlin. They be thinking about the magic and shit. But I'm sitting there, this nigga talking to the lady of the lake, and all I'm thinking to myself is, man, when last time somebody gave her some? When last time somebody stuck their sword in her stone? What the fuck, man? Have a heart. You're racist is what it is. You motherfucking racist. No, I'm telling you, racist. Nobody's complaining when I want to smash a Caucasian mermaid. No, that's not an issue. That's cool. But as soon as I want to do me a motherfucking melanated centaur, something wrong. Huh? You know what I'm saying? When I want to...
Nothing wrong with that, my guy.
To smash me a Latina Bigfoot, y'all got something to say. Man, fuck that. You need to work on that hate in your heart.
So the only thing I'd say is, like, I just have never assigned a race to Bigfoot. Do people normally want to fuck Bigfoot because they associate him as a certain race? Listen, I fuck black Bigfoot, I fuck white Bigfoot, I fuck Latina Bigfoot, I fuck Asian Bigfoot, I fuck anyone. You know what I'm saying? Also, listen, get yourself a baddie black centaur. Of course, yeah, holy shit. That's gotta go crazy. It's gotta go nuts, bro.
We're missing 8 kids. I don't know where they are. I don't have a pencil. My child does not have ADHD. You have ADHD. My kid does have ADHD and he's on medication for it, but he still kind of sucks. So you know that budget last year, how it got cut? This year it's getting cut again. We're gonna need you to work for about $5 an hour. Can I go to the bathroom? Do you think you can get a second job at, like, Circle K? Miss Johnson, I pooped my pants. This is high school. Steve Jobs didn't go to college, teach. Can I go to the bathroom? No? Okay. Can I go to the bathroom? No? Okay. I don't have a pencil? Yeah, Krista cut her finger off with the safety scissors. We're still trying to figure out how that even happened. There's 18 parents outside. They're all mad at you and you might get fired. Hey, on top of the teaching this year, we also need you to make the yearbook and start a club and do 8 other things. You were 30 minutes late to class. That means legally we get to leave. I pulled her hair because I like her. Can I get a pencil? Math's not gonna matter when I'm older. Yeah, ChatGPT said that's wrong. We're missing...
So... I totally agree with all of this. Like one of the comments said, that the tears in the eyes, that's probably got to be the most accurate part. And I can remember when I was substitute teaching, I remember there was this one class. This kid was, let's just say, going crazy to keep the long story short. And it got me to a point where I kept my composure the whole class. And then I went into the stairwell. And from anxiety, I started sobbing, crying. For me, it's either crying or screaming. And in that moment, I couldn't scream, and I was just uncontrollably crying because of all the stress. Called my mom, and mom was a saint in this instance, and she took over the class for me. Yeah, you're not going to work with kids inevitably without having that one day where that happens. This guy's awesome.
You know your grandparents give you shit about not being married? Grandpa, you grew up in 1912, man. Okay? Just meeting grandma, half the battle. Know why? She only met 9 dudes her whole life. That's how it was. No competition. Didn't have to worry about black guys. I know it's fucked. A lot of my friends today are black. Okay? They're still wearing chains, Gramps. Okay? But what I'm going against,
What the fuck? What? Bringing that up like that's just kind of strange. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, they're gold now. Silver. Diamonds. Dancing. Those wave in front of your girl. Hypnotize her. Like it's a spell. He goes, what's DMs? Wanna know what DMs are? Every girl I know, it looks like looks like my fantasy football team and their requests. And I play in a 2-quarterback league. No defenses. So I asked you, Grandpa, was Grandma getting letters from a messenger pigeon saying, let me sailboat your ass out on the Mayflower? You want window or aisle all the way to Miami? No, because fucking Miami wasn't even discovered yet, okay? You were worried.
I mean, I get what he's saying. I just don't want to continue this TikTok. That shit was weird at the start.
If I'm your supervisor or manager on the job site, you still good. As long as you stay sharp and get everything done, you still good. You're gonna be still good. Let's say you come back from break or from lunch 5 minutes late, you still good. You try to bag a shorty at work, you still good. You a shorty, and I know that you got a mans and you got kids, but you letting a fellow team member hit on the job, you still good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You still good. Oh, you came to work a little bleezied up. You was bleezied. You bleezied up a little bit before you came to work. You still good.
Listen, I get it. He's always gonna be cool. He's still good.
If Christian women only knew how hard it was for men to stay pure, they wouldn't dress the way they did at the gym.
Let's read some more comments and prepare to be mad. When I was 5 years old, I was told that I needed to put on a bra under my baptismal clothing because the water might make my ripples hard and cause the pastor to stumble. 5. The men at my church always told me that I had wonderful birthing hips. I was 7 years old when I was told this for the first time. One time at church, a tampon fell out of my bag, and my 60-year-old male teacher told me that he couldn't look at me afterwards, knowing that something had been inside of me. I was 16 years old.
What the fuck? Bro, Christian dudes are fucked.
I was 15 years old, my youth pastor, who was creepy with all of the preteen girls, told me that God made me fat so that I wouldn't sleep around. My brother had a special teacher who would come to our home to help him prepare for college. My mom told me that I needed to change my pants because there was a little rip in it and it might seduce him. I was 6 years old. When I turned 21, I got my first pap smear, and my mom called on the way home and asked me how it went. I told her about the pap, and her reaction was to panic. After some back and forth and arguing, she said the disgusting line of, "Your husband should be the one to open you up." A guest pastor once told us that if you are dating someone for more than 6 months and you aren't engaged, then you must be putting out. I was 17 years old. Keep commenting your insane purity culture stories, and I will keep reading them.
I'll say it again. Christian dudes are the fucking worst. Especially when it comes to this shit. What happened recently? There was a pastor on stage. He was actually big in the administration right now. And he recently got put into fucking jail, probably for 4 days, because, that's how fucking heads work in the country nowadays, because they're trying to make that shit legal. But this pastor, he even left hints and inklings of being a PED, and the lady who actually experienced this from this guy came forward about it, and now everybody knows. You've probably seen him before, like especially if you're a younger person watching this. And he was one of those mega church pastors. Do not trust anybody like among that community, especially if they've been in it for a while. They're fucking brainwashed. Just saying.
Jewel zone, 25 miles per hour. I'm gunning it. Why are we going 70 and a 50? I need to go 99. I have to go faster than everybody else because I have to get home to yell at my wife and children loud. Yeah, there's street lights on, but I need my LEDs to burn through other people's pupils. It's the only way I can feel alive. I hate my wife and my kids so much I made them sit in the truck bed and I'm driving over bumps at 62 miles an hour. I throw mud at the side of my truck so people think I drive it off-road, but I really don't. Yeah, it can tow about 17,000 pounds. Hell no, I'm not helping you move. Yeah, I had to put an American flag decal across the whole back window so I couldn't see out of it. I just need more attention. I am driving with my high beams on because I cannot figure out how to turn them off. Drunk driving, officer. I only had 6 beers. No, I wasn't kissing a dude in the truck. Me and Tony were just hugging because we missed each other. Jewel zone.
Yo, man. That one thing he said that rings true is these motherfuckers, they just love attention. They're a little attention whores. Like, that's all they crave at the end of the day. Like, I can understand, like, wanting to have, like, a cool car, you know. Everybody can want to have a cool car or something nice, but it's like, okay, why are we getting stickers all over it? Why are we like painting insane decals on the windows and shit? Like, for me personally, like, bumper stickers seem so fucking cringe. Keep that shit off of there. I don't care about your political beliefs, and I don't want to see them through a fucking sticker on the back of your car saying you fucking hate gay people. Guess what? Nobody gives a fuck about your beliefs. Know who does? Maybe like your close inner circle, but want to know what the rest of the world thinks? They think you're a fucking moron.
This person, I forget what their name is, so I'm gonna call them
Smithers.
Yeah, okay, Smithers. Yeah, so Smithers wanted to go out to the midnight premiere of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and invited me, and we were gonna make it like a date. And I...
What a dumb name, Smithers.
Yeah, so Smithers really wanted me to come along to this, and I really wanted to go. But, you know, I had a very strict bedtime, 10 o'clock, and I'm in bed, and I can't go out. So I planned it perfectly that I was going to sneak out and go to this movie premiere. And I went to bed. I waited to hear my dad and my stepmom go to bed. I slept in my bed with my clothes on because I was ready. And so when the time comes and I hear them close the door and it's quiet for a while, I slowly get out of bed. It's squeaking, but I'm like being real careful about it. And like I'm tiptoeing as carefully as I can. And before I left, just in case they came in my room and were wondering where I was, I left a little note. I'll come back to that note later because it's important, but I'll get it at the end. So I sneak out of the house and I don't go out the front door, I go out the back door. It's not like our doors had like beep 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 alarms or anything, but I just thought the front door was not sneaky enough.
Oh, too obvious, yeah.
Yeah, too obvious,
sure,
right?
Sure.
So I sneak out the back. We have a sliding door in the back, and it also is like way squeakier and way louder. You know how sliding doors are when they're old and they got dirt in there?
It's like an earthquake.
Yeah, exactly. I sneak out the back and I creep around the side, but I don't go around the side where my parents' bedroom is because they could see me, even though there's no windows that look out the side yard. When I sneak out that way, I went around the other way, through the gravel, the very loud, crunchy gravel. So I sneak out the side and I get in the car, and for some reason my dumbass, didn't put it in neutral and like roll it out of the driveway. No, I just turned that baby on in the driveway and then I flipped the lights for some reason, like just blasting the house with lights. I'm like, oh shit. And I waited a few minutes in the car, like I was waiting for the comical like light in my parents' bedroom to turn on. Hey, what was that?
So sneaky.
Then I roll the car out of the driveway and I drive to the movie theater. And at this point, I had taken so long to get out of the house. So I get to the movie theater and there's no line or nothing. It's like, because everyone's in the theater watching the movie. And so I didn't know where they were. I don't think I had a cell phone at this point. So I couldn't text them and say, hey, I'm here. Which theater are you in? So what I did was I poked my head in every single one of the theaters, leaned over and just kind of scanned the crowd for a bit. And like people were like looking at me all shifty, like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? And I'm like, oh, where are you, Smithers? Where are you? And so not that theater, so I go over to the next theater.
What a dumb name.
And I'm catching like snippets of Harry Potter as I go into like the rooms at one at a time. And I go into every single movie theater and I could not find Smithers no matter how hard I looked. And at that point, it got so far into the movie that I was just like, man, I'm missing out on the movie. So I just went into a random ass theater and just sat in one of the handicap seats and I was like, I might as well watch it. I'm here. So I watched the movie. Smithers was nowhere to be seen. So I go back into my car and I'm like scanning around and I wait until everyone leaves the parking lot and I'm like, oh god, they're not here. I'm all alone. I drive back home, snuck it into the driveway. I retraced my steps going back through the gravel path and in through the sliding door, which I had left unlocked. Sneak up to my room and I just look at the note that I wrote and it was the stupidest note because it said like, Dad, comma, I know you're probably worried about me, but don't be. I snuck out to go see Smithers at the movie theater. I know you probably think less of me for this, but just know that I did it for love. Signed, I think I wrote sincerely, Mark.
I love a vignette of your dad, like, he hears the car driving away and like peeks out the window stealthily as you're driving away and is like, oh no, he didn't. And then just goes to your room and picks up the letter and it's just there reading it like, oh no, I don't think less of you at all, son. You go get Smithers. Oh, that's my boy. And he just like puts the note back and is like, well, just pretend. It's fine.
This person,
Yo, man. So see, I had like some shit for sneaking out. Because, what was it? I could not sneak out of my father's house, right? Because, motherfucker, at this point, we had cameras. We had the beep boops. And I remember my friend's neighbor always told me it was fine for me to park in their driveway. So I just told my dad I'm going to my friend's house, right? And then normally I'd hang out with my buddy for a little while. And then at nighttime, I'd sneak out of my friends' houses, hop in my car, drive on over to my girl's place at the time. And we'd do our thing, hang out, do whatever. And then I come home, and then at my mom's house, she was just like, didn't know anything. Love your mom, but she did not know anything that was happening around her. Like, she's one of those parents that would like ground you and then like forget like 3 days later and be like, you want to go to the movies and do A, B, and C? But yeah, I had to like do some workarounds. And honestly, I think my way of sneaking out was probably a lot smarter. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Bro, I'm gonna be real, you're going to jail. I am not good at this job. You want me to get you off scot-free? Bruh, you ran into a family of 6 with a Jetta.
You are not getting out of here.
Oh, you're a white rich dude? Never mind, you're good, bro. Told one of my clients to wear a suit to court. He came up naked. Told me it's his birthday suit. I hope we complete insanity. He defecated through a sunroof.
Hey, bud, it's me, Junkie James. You think you can get me off?
Well, Junkie James, considering that your nickname is Junkie James, I don't think I can get you off of your narcotics thing. So is your job like Better Call Saul or something? Like, do you wear like fun like colored suits and you put like your people in the wrong spot and you play little pranks on the judge? Is that what your job's like? My job is so hard. I go to sleep crying some nights. Bro, I was so guilty. I can't believe we got out of that. Oh my God. Hell yeah, bro. You were guilty as hell. Let's go. Serious Nick Moondoggy here for a second. I love this little video. I also just made a podcast about being a lawyer and a judge. Please check out my channel on a different site to see that podcast. It's linked in the bio. Please, I worked really hard on it with some really great people. I love you. Mwah. Bro.
Okay, so I just wanted to read the first comment. Dated a criminal defense lawyer. This is pretty accurate, LMAO. Also heard, stop lying to me. You're my client. I can't help you if you lie to me a few times. What? That's some wild shit. No, what's also wild? It's the end of the video. So, like and subscribe, If you had a good time watching this, if you got any insight, or you just had a good time, like and subscribe, you know? I'm feeling a hot shit inside of me, and I need a shit really bad. Therefore, I gotta end this shit so I can go shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a piece of shit. Subscribe, or I won't take a shit, and I'll explode. Goodbye now.